Hi, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me today. Happy Tuesday, everyone. I hope you're all doing well. So I'm popping on to pull us some messages for the collective this evening. I have a few decks on the table. We've got the Divine Feminine Oracle. I'd pull some cards. For you, Divine Feminine, let's get a message. Find out what the Divine Feminine energy is at this current time. Some guidance for you, Divine Feminine. We also have the Mother Mary Oracle. So let's begin. Thank you. Let's pull some cards. Get through this message. We're going to get through this. Okay, well, I feel like that is the message. Divine Feminine, you're going to get through this. Okay. So we have Lilith, the first woman. I am the voice of my body and soul. I choose the life that I desire to love. So that's almost like what you're focusing at this time. That's your energy right now, Divine Feminine. Your voice matters. Yeah. Does your voice matters? You need to choose to use your voice. Speak up. Perhaps you need to share how you've been feeling. We also have Yeo Shan, the Princess of Mercy. Giving is receiving. The energy of the universe is merciful. Perhaps you have to share your feelings, to give your voice to something. Okay. What's the bottom of the deck? Vajrayogini, the essence of all Buddhas. I have the power to make each moment sacred. Everything is material. My liberation. This is our message this evening. I'm going to delve right in. I'm going to delve right in. Message. So let's find ladies. Thank you. Page 142. Okay. So who is Lilith? Lilith embodies our sovereignty to declare our desires and to do what must be done in order to live them out. According to Jewish folklore, Lilith was Adam's first wife. She was created from the same earth as Adam. So when he expected her to be subservient to him, she refused. Lilith explained to Adam that they were equal, made by God. So when Adam insisted again on her submission, Lilith uttered the divine names, and flew away. Supposedly, Adam sent angels after her to force her to return, but she was with the archangel Samuel. That Samael, and she desired to remain with him. Ancient Jewish midrash, or retellings of biblical stories portray Lilith as a demon, but contemporary feminist theologians like Judith Plaxto have incorporated women's experience and women's voices into traditional texts with their own midrash. So as I'm reading this, I'm having an issue with my right eye. I feel as though, do you know what I also feel? I feel that someone's trying to like put a spell on Divine Feminine and use witchcraft against her. So, cursing and lies, some kind of illusion, web of lies, web of illusion around Divine Feminine. Okay, I just feel as though this energy is a bit strange right now. So, where were we? Plasko transforms the fearsome, vilified Lilith into a wise, empowered woman. There we go. Lilith embodies the emotional and spiritual aspects of our unconscious and unrealized desires, sensuality, and unbridled sexuality. She owns her body and soul completely. For many women, Lilith is an icon of freedom. Lilith is the first woman. She is the woman who refused to be dominated or defined by anyone or anything outside of her. When your soul selects her card, Lilith asks, what would happen if you left everything behind? She wonders what prevents you from getting to experience all that you desire. Is it you? Is it an idea of someone you have to be? Is it society's definition of what it means to be a woman? Lilith asks the questions that sometimes never fully reach the light of consciousness. Lilith is unclaimed. She is the ruler of her body and soul, and she reminds us that we are too. And not only that, we have a sacred obligation to be the body's fierce protector. If I were entirely equal to everyone else, to every man and every angel like Samael, what would I choose for my life? If I see myself as worthy, as the first woman ever created by the divine, what more would I ask for? Am I living the life I desire? Am I actually fulfilled sexually in my current relationship? Are there aspects of my sexuality I haven't been able to face and voice? Lilith refused to settle. She answered all these questions within herself and took action on the truth she uncovered. Lilith demanded that she meet with what she really desired, and she's here to demand that we all do the same. Yayo Shan. It's all so quiet. Oh, here we go, page 108. So all of a sudden it just feels all quiet. Giving is receiving. The energy of the universe is merciful. Okay. Yayo Shan represents the incarnation and fulfillment of mercy. She was a Chinese princess who is believed to have lived during the Tang dynasty, 618 to 907, and to have been the incarnation of the goddess Kuan Yin. She was the daughter of a king who wanted her to marry a wealthy man in order to secure more wealth and power for himself. When she refused, the king sent her to live in a monastery on a secluded island off the coast of China. Interesting. Seclusion. Okay. When the king found out that Miao Shan had transformed the barren island into a paradise, he got so angry that he ordered the monastery to be burned to the ground. It's very interesting. People don't like seeing you support yourself and do what you need to do to feel good. People are jealous, enraged that you use your voice to do things that make you feel good and to make you feel better, to overcome the past and to honor your soul, self. People are angry about that, so it seems. Not only did they try to abandon you and leave you secluded on an island, they watch you use your voice, get angry by that. So they've taken action to try to do what they can to destroy things for you, it seems. I know those people know who they are. Right now, those people have got a feeling I know who they are too. But when Miao Shan saw the monastery in flames, she pricked the tip of her tongue with a hairpin and magically summoned a storm that put out the fire. The king then ordered Miao Shan's execution, but no blade or sword could kill her. Also, like, they wanted to watch you be killed or try to kill yourself. They wanted to watch you be harmed, didn't they? By trying to take everything away from you. That's what they're trying to do. Well, each weapon shattered into pieces before touching her body. After several attempts, and there's been several, haven't there? A gorgeous glowing white tiger appeared, spirited Miao Shan away. The tiger took her to meet Yama, the ruler of hell. That's right. Divine Feminine's already been to hell. Miao Shan immediately heard the suffering of the souls all around her, and one by one she liberated them with the fierce power of her empathy. Because indeed, it's because you've been to hell yourself, Divine Feminine, you are able to recognize that suffering in others. That's why you want to use your voice to empower others and help them. Yama had to send Miao Shan away because she was transforming hell into heaven. He gave her the peach of longevity as a gift. Miao Shan meditated a lot. Yes, for many years on that secluded island of Putuo Shan. News reached her that the king was on the verge of death and that he needed the eyes and arms of a person without anger in order to live. Miao Shan gave him her eyes and arms. The king was revived and came to honor the person who had saved his life. When he saw that his savior was Miao Shan, he fell to his knees, humbled by the extent of her mercy. When your soul selects her card, the author Soon Monk Kid articulates the process of empathy so clearly when she writes, "Empathy is the most mysterious transaction that the human soul can have, and it's accessible to all of us, but we have to give ourselves the opportunity to identify, to plunge ourselves in a story where we see the world from the bottom up or through another's eyes or heart. Empathy is mercy's twin sister. When we can feel into the reality of someone else's suffering, we open up to the possibility of mercy. Mercy comes from the old Etruscan merc, which means exchange. Mercy is the embodiment of compassion. It can feel easy or even natural to have compassion for people who have never harmed us personally. But mercy is having compassion for someone who has. Mercy requires that we give something of ourselves, which is symbolized by Miao Shan giving her eyes and arms to the king. It can feel like a great sacrifice to be so giving towards someone who has given us nothing but suffering. Here's where the magic comes in. The law of the universe is merciful. The more we give, the more we receive. When the king realized the profound act of mercy his daughter bestowed on him, Miao Shan transformed into her true manifestation as the thousand-armed Kuan Yin. Miao Shan is a reminder that giving is the true receiving. When we refuse to release our anger towards someone, we're blocking the flow of the universe within us. We're not harming the person who harmed us by remaining angry. We are keeping ourselves from receiving the love. Yes, all that love that divine feminine is, and the light is already ours. Here we go. Vajrayogini, the essence of all Buddhas. Okay. So you have the power to make each moment sacred. Everything is material for your liberation. Indeed. So we're just guided to read. Oh no. Okay. Keep doing it. Read all of it. 2121 on the counter. Vajrayogini is the power we all possess to transform mundane experiences into higher spiritual paths. Vajrayogini is considered the supreme deity of the Tantric pantheon. She is both a Dakini, a Tantric priestess, and a female Buddha. According to scholar Miranda Shaw, no other male Buddha, including her divine consort, approaches her metaphysical or practical import. She is the essence of all the Buddhas, and to meditate on her brings immediate blessings to the practitioner. I'm not quite sure what's going on with the voice. Okay. Her red body symbolizes her inner fire, and the flames that surround her represent her exalted wisdom. Her third eye reflects her ability to see through the reality of all things in the past, the present, and future. She carries the Dakini's carved knife, which cuts through all obstacles and illusions, and she holds a bowl of blood, which represents the bliss that awaits us when we release the ego's attachment to who we are. Vajrayogini is a central figure in Vajrayogina Buddhism and in Tantric initiations. She's considered a meditation deity and comes to a practitioner during the visualization of her form. She helps liberate us from ordinary conceptions and ordinary appearances so that we can see through to the truth of what exists all around us. She is easier to reach during dark times in our life. Even if we feel far from spiritual, she still wants to liberate us. When your soul selects her card, no matter what has happened recently or in the past, Vajrayogini reminds us that we possess the fierce wisdom that transmutes any pain or suffering into deep lessons that free us and bring us more joy. She's the call to wake up if we've fallen into the old myth that something or someone outside of us is going to save us. She's here to make it loud and clear that what is within us will save us. We can take this moment right here, right now, to turn everything sacred. Her energy is sharp, intense, and uncompromising. She will not let you remain in an illusion. Good, because I could see that that's kind of what could have been, potentially somebody was trying to make that happen for you. Okay. She will not let you remain in an illusion or a disempowering story about who you really are. She wants you to sever all the ties to your ego's relationship to a person or to an event in your life, and to see it again with the third eye, with the wisdom that can perceive the deeper spiritual path beneath the human drama. This red female Buddha is the power we all have in every moment to take a seemingly everyday event or annoyance or unfortunate occurrence and use it for our own enlightenment. She reminds us that everything is rich material for us to use to elevate our reality as an embodied soul. Okay, so the others didn't catch my eye, but this one did. The soul voice meditation with this card. Can I see the lesson in the chaos? Tension. I have the power to make each moment sacred. Everything is material. My liberation. Indeed it is. Let's leave it there, and I'll do another video to pull a Mother Mary. So that's our reading for tonight, folks. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope that you found this message helpful. Thank you, everybody. Indeed, many thanks. Much love. See you next time.